For the past few months, the Nollywood industry has been boiling silently. Everywhere you turn online, you go hear one rumor or another about Sonia Uche, Maurice Sam, and the endless stories tying both of them together. Some fans believe they are dating. Some believe it's pure work chemistry. Some insist say not only God and the two of them know the full truth. But one thing everybody agreed on was simple: Sonia Uche kept quiet. She no talk. She no answer anybody. She no explain anything about her relationship with Maurice Sam, whether real, alleged, imagined, or cooked up by bloggers. But today, for the first time in months, the silence finally broke. And guess who broke it? Her family. Yes, my people. The Uche family, especially two major voices that hardly talk publicly about this kind of matter, finally decided to open mouth. And the way the whole thing scattered the internet within minutes, even the Nollywood elders never expected it. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Feel free to share your thoughts too. Thank you. The whole story started with a private gathering at Uche Nancy's house. Uche Nancy had just rounded up one of her biggest production runs for the year, and as usual, close family members and trusted colleagues came around. It was supposed to be a relaxing moment, nothing serious, nothing dramatic. But the truth is that for weeks, that family had been dealing with pressure from fans, pressure from bloggers, pressure from online trolls, pressure from people adding pepper and Maggi into stories that didn't belong to them. And the pressure finally reached breaking point. According to the person who leaked what happened, the matter began when one of the aunties in the family finally asked a question everyone had been avoiding: "Sonia, are you okay? Because the things we read online every day about you and Maurice done too much." People at the gathering said Sonia just froze for a moment. She didn't get angry, she didn't cry, she didn't laugh. She just stared at the floor quietly. That was when her elder sister, according to gist, stepped in and opened the matter that the entire internet didn't see coming. The sister allegedly said something like, "People don't forget that Sonia is a human being. Every single week, they're dragging her up and down because of one man. Meanwhile, the girl has been dealing with her own things, working, hustling, building her life. She's not perfect, but she doesn't deserve all this pressure." That statement alone trended for hours, but that was just the beginning. Another family member reportedly added, "If people think they know what is happening between Sonia and Maurice, they don't know anything. They are just assuming. The two of them are adults. They are colleagues. They respect each other. But people have turned it into something else." At this point, people at the gathering said Sonia was becoming visibly emotional, but she still refused to speak. Instead, it was her mother, Uche Nancy, who shocked everyone by finally opening up. According to a reliable insider, Uche Nancy said, "Nobody can force my daughter into any relationship. Nobody can drag her out of one. She knows what she wants. She knows who is good for her. We as a family support her completely. She is not in any problem. She is not fighting anybody. Everyone should let her breathe." The room apparently went silent at this point. But the biggest surprise came afterward, when Uche Nancy reportedly addressed Maurice Sam directly. The insider said she didn't insult him, she didn't accuse him, she didn't drag him. Instead, she said something that touched everyone: "Maurice is a good person. I have worked with him. I have seen how he behaves. I don't have a problem with him. What I don't like is the way the internet is trying to turn both of them into enemies or lovers or rivals or victims. Let them live their lives." Once this leaked online, everywhere caught fire immediately. Some bloggers twisted the story to claim the family accused Maurice. Some twisted it to mean they approved him as son-in-law. Some made it look like the family was begging fans. But in reality, the message was simple: leave Sonia alone. But the matter didn't end there. The real drama came when another close family friend added more fire to the conversation. The person said Sonia has been stressed emotionally, not because of Maurice Sam directly, but because of the constant pressure of being linked to him non-stop. Everywhere she went, the same question: where is Maurice? Are you people dating? When are you getting married? Even on set, crew members sometimes joked about it. At first it was funny, but after months and months, it became exhausting. The source said Sonia's health even got affected at some point. Not in a serious way, but mentally she was overwhelmed. She didn't want to say anything because she didn't want the internet to twist her words. But inside, she was tired. Another family insider said something very important: the biggest problem is not Maurice. The biggest problem is the constant dragging. Even if she was dating somebody else, the internet would still force Maurice into the picture. Even if she was single, they would still link her to him. They don't let her leave. That statement hit fans hard. People started arguing. Some fans said it was true, Nollywood pressure was too much. Others said, if she and Maurice no get anything, why she no talk sense? But the truth is that the family finally spoke because they were tired of watching her suffer in silence. As the matter started trending, Maurice Sam himself allegedly reached out privately. According to another leak, he sent a message to Sonia telling her he was sorry for all the pressure she'd been going through. He said he had no control over how fans behaved, but he understood how stressful it had been for her. Fans who heard this said it showed Maurice genuinely cared. Whether as a friend or something closer, nobody knows exactly. But the message softened the tension. Meanwhile, Sonia reportedly replied politely, thanking him for understanding and assuring him she wasn't angry with him. She said she wasn't upset with anybody, she just needed breathing space. This response further confused fans because many expected her to cut him off or distance herself. Instead, she showed maturity, calmness, and peace. No drama, no noise. Hours later, more family reactions started leaking. One relative said, "People think Sonia's life revolves around Maurice because of social media narratives. But this girl is building things. She is working on a big project next year. She has business plans. She is trying to grow. She has real-life issues to deal with. Relationship matter is not her number one priority." Another family friend added, "Sonia has never disrespected Maurice in any way. She has never dragged him. She has never used him for clout. So why do people treat her like she owes them details of her personal life?" By this point, the entire Nollywood community was shaken. Even actors began reacting indirectly. Some said the fans were going too far. Some said it's part of fame. Some said the pairing was cute. Some said it was unhealthy. But one thing everyone agreed on was that Sonia's family rarely speaks, so for them to talk now, it means things had reached a breaking point. But the final shock came when another insider released a more emotional detail. They said Sonia had once confided in someone that she admired Maurice as a colleague but hated how people kept forcing them into something. It made normal friendship awkward. It made working together tense. And it made her feel like she couldn't talk to him comfortably anymore. When fans heard this, they started apologizing online. Comments like, "Chai, we no know we dey stress this girl like this. Make una free Sonia abeg. No wonder she has been quiet. We SCF done overdue." Even some of her colleagues dropped subtle supportive messages. But you know social media. The maturity lasted only a few hours. Immediately people saw the words, "Sonia respects Maurice," trending again. They turned it into a new theory claiming they're secretly in love. It was like the whole internet refused to let the matter rest. In the middle of the chaos, Sonia finally posted something small on her Instagram story. It wasn't long. It wasn't dramatic. It was just a short message that said, "I appreciate everyone who has shown me love. Thank you. I'm okay. Please be kind. My people." That message alone scattered everywhere. Fans began to say she posted it because of the leaks. Some said it was because of Maurice. Some said it was directed at her family. But insiders said it was simply Sonia trying to calm the fire. She didn't want the story to escalate. She didn't want more dragging. She just wanted peace. Meanwhile, some Nollywood colleagues started reacting indirectly. Ruth Kodri liked a post defending Sonia. Mercy Johnson allegedly reached out privately. Uche Elendu dropped a cryptic message about protecting women in Nollywood. Even Desert the Great commented on a fan's page saying people should stop assuming things they don't know. But the biggest twist came late in the night when another insider said the family wasn't trying to clear Maurice or accuse him. They weren't trying to confirm or deny a relationship. They were simply protecting their daughter from emotional pressure that had gone too far. They said, Sonia will speak when she wants. She will act when she wants. She will love who she wants. Nobody will force her. And that statement ended the matter, for now. Fans are now watching closely, wondering. Will Sonia finally talk openly one day? Will she and Maurice ever confirm anything? Will they stop working together? Will this family intervention bring peace? Nobody knows. But one thing is clear, for the first time in a long time, the Uche family has spoken, and the entire Nollywood industry is shaking because of it. Short subscription reminder. My people, if you enjoyed this gist, abeg like, comment, share, and subscribe. More hot gist dey come, no go miss am.